Hello, hello, and welcome to HODL Harmony, where the beat of the blockchain meets the rhythm of riches. Are you riding this crypto wave with me? I hope you are. And who might I be? I, Tom Durante, the maestro, am but a humble crypto enthusiast who got into this wild world back in 2020 with just a GPU mining rig and a burning passion for passive income. That's right, I'm bullish. What am I bullish on? Where is it? My desk is a bit of a mess. I've been working on some stuff. I'm bullish on Bitcoin and I'm bullish on Cardano. That's right, everyone. That is right. But I also like taking profits with other coins whenever possible. You know how it goes. So yeah, here we are. Here on with my background in music and my music in the background. Think of this as a soundtrack to your hodling journey. Yeah, of course. Here on HODL Harmony, expect videos at some frequency with market updates, simple technical analysis to read the charts, wallet guides to keep your coins safe, stories from my ongoing mining journey, and practical crypto tips. Whether you're new or a seasoned hodler, I'm here to learn and grow with you. I may be a few years ahead of you on your journey, or I may not, but I am no expert, just passionate as always. And so, as always, you should take responsibility for your own actions and, do your own research. That's what that is. So, if you, on the way in, I always like to ask, if you want to help out the channel in our mission of education and of growth and growing, we are doing 6,006 subscribers. We've actually been kind of stagnating a little bit, so you can go ahead and share and smash and all the things so we can get back on our mission of growth and education. But if you want to help us out in that mission, there's a couple of things I will ask of you. Number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, smash the subscribe. Number 3, poke the notification bell so you get notified whenever I have a cup of coffee. I mean, whenever I put out new content. And yeah, what's the other one? Share the show with everyone you know. That'll help us grow for show. And then some optional things. Okay, those are the mandatory things, just 4 mandatory things. Then there's 2 optional things. Okay, 1, join the conversation on the free Discord. And of course, I didn't post a link to that, so I will get that. Everything's in my way. I will get a link to that. There it is. And the other thing you should do, optional of course, is take a look and become a patron on my Patreon. It is relatively inexpensive. It's only $5, but it goes a long way to support the channel in our mission of education and growth. Somebody's calling me right now, and it doesn't say spam likely. Interesting. This is what voicemail's for. So I will call them back when I am done here. Does that fit on top of there? All right, it's been a while since I've been live, so I'm just kind of readjusting everything. I've been working on some computer projects, trying to consolidate all of my digital data. It's a headache. I might get done sometime this century, so I will keep you posted on that. All right, so let's get into it. Without further ado, today's crypto news stories, because I have no idea what's going on. I've just kind of been doing my own thing. I appreciate you supporting me and being a part. If you're in the Discord, you are a champ and you get all the updates. You get nice little sneak peeks, upcoming previews of things that I'm about to post on YouTube and whatnot. So yeah, check that out. So thank you for being in there if you're in there, and if not, you're missing out. That's what I'm saying. All right, top 10 crypto news stories for today. Crypto market slips to 3.45 trillion. The global crypto market cap dropped 2.5% to $3.45 trillion, with 87 billion in trading volume as 75 of the top 100 coins declined amid Fed rate hike fears and macro uncertainty. things will start to clear up. We were just talking about this in the Discord. We were just saying things will start to clear up, I think, as we get some clarity on certain things. And, you know, I just realized you can't see what I'm doing. Oh, what happened? It was just right here. There you go. Now you can see what's going on. And, of course, the crew of the Enterprise, and just a couple other things that I put up over here. Let's see what else we got. We got the HODL Harmony sticker. Let's bring it up here so I don't have to continue to go back and forth. We've got the HODL Harmony sticker. We've got a titanium plate for which to put a seed phrase on. There's nothing on it, so don't zoom in. There's nothing there. The hashing board of a nerd axe, because it doesn't work, so may as well do something with it. And then my nerd Q axe in the back there. And then a Bitcoin. Look at that, I finally got one. It's not a real Bitcoin. Anyway, so here we go. Bitcoin dips to 105. There's no way. I really am getting kind of upset with Grok here. It did not dip to 105. It didn't. Not today. 107. No, it never went to 105. So quit lying to me. It dipped, but not quite that low. While I'm over here, I may as well do not that. May as well do the thing. The split view thing. I was just trying to get set up, and so I didn't really do as much of my setup. I was just trying to get live, so I didn't do as much of my setup as I wanted to or should have. All right, let's finish over here, and then we'll get to that in a minute. So Bitcoin dipped, but not to 105, testing a 7-week low. It dipped to 107, which is kind of close, but not today. This week, yes, but not today. In long liquidations, 300 million in long liquidations as retail sentiment turned bearish. Not really. Ethereum ETF outflows hit 1.2 billion. Ethereum ETF saw 1.2 billion in net outflows for the week, reflecting investor caution despite a 0.5% price gain. Ooh. Okay, now I know something's wrong. To $2,000. I'm pretty sure we're at $4,000. Strike two, Grok. One more and we're done here. Binance launched a $1 billion fund for DeFi projects. Okay, aiming to boost liquidity and adoption. Circle's USDC hit 170 billion. Solana, don't care. SEC delays XRP ETF decision and other decisions. Okay, mining hash rate rebounds to 770 exahash. Bitcoin's global hash rate rebounded up to 770 exahash after a brief dip, with US miners like Riot Platforms adding 10% capacity per hash rate index. Core Scientific's $250 million expansion. Core Scientific raised $250 million for new Texas mining sites, focusing on AI integrated operations to counter energy costs. All right, so I was just curious. I was going to get rid of this, but I hadn't heard anything, so I wanted to see if there was an update here. The peace talks drag on. Crypto hedges rise. The Washington, D.C. peace talks between Russia and Ukraine involving Trump and Zelensky extended into September 5th, did it? With little progress per CNN. Trump criticized the process as endless, leading to increased crypto volatility as investors turned into Bitcoin as a hedge, with X posts noting a 15% rise in Bitcoin whale accumulations. Okay. Well, we'll keep you updated on that. All right. So our top gainers today, BNB 4.2%, Solana 3.5, Cardano 2.8, Ethereum 0.5. I don't like that. Chainlink up 0.3, XRP down 3.1, Bitcoin down. These are the losers, of course. Bitcoin down 2.1, Polkadot down 1.8, Tron down 1.5, Avalanche down 1.2. All right. And there's nobody in the chat, so we're going to skip over. I promise, I will make a new promise to you. I promise, I know I've been talking about this, but I will spend some time. Today, I just wanted to go back to going live. It's been so long, so I just wanted to get back on here. But I promise, I will spend some more time, because I'm really frustrated that I come on here and I trust Grok to give me news, and it doesn't. So I'm going to do something different. I don't know what it is, but I've got till Sunday to figure it out. So I'll be spending some time with that, and you can look forward to some Patreon posts coming up in the week ahead. Maybe I'll even get some done this weekend. But I'm focusing more on things that are important. So here they are. All right, so crypto has been doing its thing. Sorry. It's been doing whatever it's been doing, basically. I woke up. It seems like I'm on, since I am not teaching full time anymore, I'm in Groundhog's Day, okay? I wake up, I see the chart, I go back to sleep. And when I wake up, it's drastically different. So I woke up and saw, I sent a picture to the Discord. I woke up and I saw this, and I was like, ooh, look at this chart. That's a big old gigantic candle. I like it. I think it was this one. I was like, I really like this chart. This is great. This is a beautiful chart. Best chart ever. And then what happened? Boom. Why? Why? I'll tell you why. Because the markets were open, and the market makers could make the market do whatever they wanted. And that's why. So there you have it. Not my favorite thing, but it is what it is. So right now we're looking at $110,715 for Bitcoin. We got 4 minutes left, and we'll get a new candle. And it'll probably be a little bit red. It might start going back up, but probably not. All right, and Cardano, it looks like it's getting a little bit of a downturn here. We're looking at 83 cents. 83 cents. And yeah, we're looking a little bit like it's gonna come down, but who knows? This could be, I don't know. Anything's possible. Of course, it's a weekend, so who the heck knows what's gonna happen? All right, we will do our weekly outlook on Sunday, so come back for that. I'm just kind of powering through here, just going through the motions again, dusting off my coat, just getting back into it here. So I appreciate your patience and your understanding. All right, Bitcoin here, we just checked it. See, I knew Ethereum was not $2,000. I don't care much for Ethereum anymore, but I knew it wasn't that. All right, 4,320. Tether holding strong at $1. XRP $202.82. 200 would be great for some people. BNB $8.50. Solana, it says right here garbage. Oh, trash. Okay, I can't read that. It says garbage. Dogecoin 21 cents. Tron 33 cents. Cardano 83. Chainlink $22. Bitcoin Cash $600. Sui 3.39. And that's Hedera 21. That's pretty much everything that I care about. All right, let's see here. Let's refresh just to be sure. We are holding on to neutral. Like I said, I've been doing this. It's only been 4 or 5 months now. 4 or 5 months. And for the last 2 or 3 months, it just feels like I've been talking about the same thing, looking at the same thing, because we're just going sideways for 2 months. And it is a little frustrating, if you hadn't noticed. But it's okay. I took a little time off. I feel a little bit better. We are at 51 on the Bitcoin altcoin season index. So I think we're edging more towards altcoin season, but Bitcoin ain't done yet. We ain't done yet here, brother. All right. Okay, look at these. We got lots of outflows. Chart doing a chart type thing. 57 on the Bitcoin dominance, Ethereum, and others. So typically we see Bitcoin, and then we see Ethereum, and then we see all the other alts do their thing. Okay, here we will check in with our active addresses. It's good to just kind of look back, because we've been looking at it pretty much It's just been in here, this region right here. So I mean, let's just zoom out and we'll look. And when we see something start to spike, then we'll know things are going to happen. Okay, let's reset the zoom here. Right, Bitcoin is as difficult as it's ever been to mine. What a great time to get into it. Oh, we just had a difficulty bomb. Oh man, Bitcoin is now as difficult as it has ever been to mine. There's your short right there. Remember your training. What's up? So yeah, Bitcoin is as difficult as it has ever been to produce and mine. So that, to me, signals, I mean, look at the price, and then look at this difficulty chart. Like the difficulty chart, yeah, I mean, it goes up and down and whatnot, but what is this? When did it drop? July 28th? July 28th. So there was a dip in price here, and then that correlated to a dip in an ease in difficulty, dipping in the difficulty. And again here. What was this? July last year. Okay, so yes, but overall it's been straight up, you know, in the difficulty, straight up. So it's interesting to see. I like looking at it, so we'll continue looking at it. All right. Oh my God, silver overtook Bitcoin. We are now the 8th most valuable asset by market cap. That's crazy. Let that sink in for a minute. But Bitcoin, silver is doing amazing. $41. I mean, I was just selling silver maybe a month ago for $36. So I'm missing out. Good thing I didn't sell it all. All right, let's see how our search trends are doing. I'm just kind of going through. Yo, what's up, Dragon's Den? You caught me live. Looks like notifications are just coming out here. It's funny, I've been watching those Crypto Crows, and he's going live, and like, I'll get it, and he's been live already for a half an hour. I'm like, what the heck? What's happening here? But anyway, welcome to ya. Yeah, so we're starting to see a little bit of a tick up here in AI. Let's see what the other ones are doing. Cardano. Oh, that ain't good. Look at that. Down. Okay, and Bitcoin, I guess, is down too. Look at this. Robinhood is going up in app ranking. Coinbase is staying pretty still, but this kind of clues you in a little bit. This might be a precursor to tell you people are starting to invest, perhaps. Now that they're back to work after the summer, you know, they are... Why is crypto.com just stop? Or does it go off the chart there? I don't know what's happening. Anyway, so, yeah, so, you know, maybe people are investing now after a long summer break, whatever. All right, let's check in with something here. Is this the one? This is not the one. I recently spun up a couple new nodes. I don't remember how they did that. I think that's it. Pretty sure that's it. Okay. What's my password? I don't know if that's my password. Hey, I love remembering my password. That's such a great feeling. All right, so this node is running on a regular old desktop computer. Oh, thank you for the context, good Sir Dragon. Robinhood was added to the S&P 500 today. Isn't MicroStrategy supposed to be doing that too soon or something? You gotta let me know if this music's too loud. I just can't tell if it's too loud for me, or if it's too loud for you, or if it's not too loud for anybody. So, here's what I've been doing. Throwing some energy and attention at my new node setups. Okay, so this one on the right is the first node that we've been looking at for quite some time. It was running on... Oh, crap. An old Raspberry Pi that's sitting right over here that's got about 1 million things plugged into it, so I can't even literally pull it up to the camera. It's got so many things plugged into it. Anyway, an old Raspberry Pi 4, they got denied. Really? Yo, what's up, Glitch? They got denied. Oh, what? MicroStrategy got denied. There's a delay between when you hear what I'm saying and you respond. So I'm trying to remember what it is we were talking about. So MicroStrategy got denied. I didn't know you could get denied. So this node has been running for quite some time. It's just was taking way too long to sync up. And so I was like, you know what? We're going to try something new. And so first thing I did was I grabbed another computer and I installed Uphold on it. And I started syncing up the blockchain. And within like an hour, it was like 2% done, which was like way faster than the other one. So I was like, okay, this is different. This is working differently here. And it's got such a cool, I don't know why they're exactly the same, but they look very different, right? I don't know why they look so different, but it's the same thing. So is it just a different version or something? I don't know. But this is cool. You can see your node. That's not my node. Something's a little weird, but you can see your node and all the connections that it's got. It thinks that I'm in Brazil right now, which is weird because I'm not. Anyway, but it's pretty cool. And when we get syncing down here, we'll see the blocks and all that stuff. It's a different look, basically, but it's cool. I like it. And it's running way faster, so we're almost done. Maybe by Sunday, I'll have this thing finished and I can start using it. But the other thing I did was I took that old Raspberry Pi 4, which I'm determined to show you. It's just plugged into a bunch of things right now. Here we go. Because it's so cool. It's in a little acrylic case and all that stuff. This was my first Raspberry Pi. And so I was running a node on this, and it took forever because the blockchain is getting bigger and badder and all that fun stuff. And so it was not up to the task. So now this is an emulator for old video game consoles, and it works pretty well. So that's what that is. So I had a Raspberry Pi 5. I took the Uphold SD card and put it in the new Pi, and I just plugged everything in and it worked, and now it's going much faster. I think it was at 50 something when I started, or 60. So you know, it's doing all right. I'm just going to let it do its thing. MicroStrategy didn't get in this time. I think they meet every few months to look at it, not sure of the timing. That's interesting. I thought it was just like you meet the requirements, so you're good. I didn't know there was like an approval process. But anyway, I will have multiple nodes here spun up. There's not really any reason to run multiple nodes, but I figure, you know, why not? Why not? It's something fun. I got a bunch of computers. Why not? So here we go. Take a look at this. I recently turned on my other miner. You see I did a couple days here, I did a couple days there, but other than that, I've been making like $4 or $5 a day, $6 a day. I think that was yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday when I was running my other miner. So $6 yesterday, probably made $4 or $5 today. So I'm mining away. I'm loving it. I am still also chasing a Bitcoin Cash block. So we'll see. I will scream it from the rooftops when I hit that. I'll let you know. It's obviously not as exciting as a regular Bitcoin block, but hey, I'll take it because I'm going to just roll it right into Bitcoin. All right, so I want to wrap this up relatively soon. Just trying to get back into the swing of things here, but I will go through some of my bookmarks because it's been a while and I've been on X a bit here. I just saw this. I just did a couple before I went live here. So Bitcoin Buffalo, this is pretty cool. Time capsule. He's going to give them away. That's pretty cool. It's got 25,000 Satoshis on it. Oh, that's cool. Finite by design. Being broke in your 20s used to mean eating ramen and skipping bars. Now it means skipping meals, working overtime, and still not affording rent. This isn't a phase. This is a systematic theft. Definitely, yeah, there's definitely a problem with the way our society works. La Petite says, good morning, with a little cup of coffee. Woo. Reaching financial freedom takes patience. Quitting won't make it happen any faster. That is very true. So this is just a cool little visual way to see something that we've been talking about a lot. There will be 20,000 Bitcoin mined in 2025, right? If there is 3.125 Bitcoin every 10 minutes, approximately, 40 something times a day, then you get to 20, so 40 something, I think 42 or 44, let's say 44 times 365 equals 16,000. So it's more or less than what I was estimating, but 20,000 Bitcoin will be mined in 2025. Bitcoin bought by public companies in 2025 is 250,000. Okay, so that's quite a bit more. 12.5 times the amount of Bitcoin that will be mined was bought. So can you spell supply shock? I can. You spell BTC. That's what you spell. Anyway, so let's see. Ultimate proof of transparency. La Petite has a lot of good stuff. All of a sudden, she's just all over my Twitter feed, so you might see a bunch of her stuff. But something about an investigation. I mean, there's all kinds of drama going on. I think it's over now, but there's always some kind of drama with Cardano. But it's okay. We'll get past it. All right, publicly traded firms now hold over 1 million Bitcoin. Not $1 million, million Bitcoin. And it's crazy. Can you spell supply shock? Senate Banking Committee could release updated Bitcoin and crypto market structure bill as early as today. Well, that was yesterday, and they didn't do it. All right, this is something I've been listening to Joe Rogan because I've been doing a lot of driving, going around to these different piano tunings and things like that all over my local area. And so I need some content that lasts for a long time that I can get into and stop and start and whatnot. And so I was listening to this guy who does YouTube about ancient history and whether or not we're actually the first civilization to be technological and whatnot. And so something that he says is that, all the stuff that we have, all the materials that we have will deteriorate relatively quickly in the grand scheme of things, right? 10,000 years is not a long time in the grand scheme of things. And in 10,000 years, all the things that we see from our civilization will pretty much be gone, unless it's made of stone, unless it's, somehow preserved in some other kind of a way. But all of our stuff will be reclaimed by the earth. And you are seeing the Voscoin mining farm being taken back by the field itself. So I think Vosk has been busy with a new child, and so he obviously hasn't been doing his landscaping, and that really sucks because it's got to be messing with the airflow. I can't imagine these, because I have one mining rig facing out of my garage and nothing grows anywhere near that because it's so hot. So I can't imagine that this hasn't caught fire or just dried up. There's a lot of heat coming out of that thing. I got one. That thing has got to be full of them. So I don't know what's going on there, but bro needs to get a weed whacker going. But it's okay. He'll get there. See? He's had a new baby. A new son. Yeah, so he's been missing in action, and it's okay. This is all of us right here. We're going to just end it right here because this is us. We need to just all band together. We need to all manifest this God candle right here because this is what we're waiting for, right? Is there anything else? Oh yeah, some rich guy sold his house and didn't take anything but Bitcoin for it, so that was pretty cool. He sold it for, I can't remember. Okay, here's a good one. It's 2 minutes long. Basically, Apple did it right. You know, you make little iterations. That's the iPhone 5, by the way. Every year you make it a little bit better, and everybody lines up. I don't remember. It was just a good little thing. Check it out. All right, let's call it. Except for this, let's call it right here. Cardano has outperformed Doge, Sui, Bitcoin, and is that Tron over the last 90 days. Check it out. All of these, and then you have Bitcoin up here. TRX, I'm assuming that's Tron. Algo has done pretty good. ETC has been doing good. Right? Where's Ethereum? I don't even see Ethereum on here. You know, two things I don't see on here. I'm going through the list, checking it twice. I see Sui. I do not see Ethereum, and I do not see Solana. Up at the top of the list, I see ADA, and maybe they're above the. I don't know. I see ADA at the top of the list. I see Algo. That's one that I like. ETC. That's one that I like. Ondo. That's one that I like. Doge is, you know, whatever. Optimism. Sui. Bitcoin. PaxG. I feel like I've heard of that. Atom is a good one. Near, I definitely heard some stuff about. So I mean, like, a lot of good projects up there, but I don't see Ethereum or Solana. Just saying. All right, I'm gonna call it a night here. Hope you've had fun. We're back into it, folks. I appreciate your patience with me. I'm going through a rough time, so I'm just trying to do things that are right for me. So I appreciate you giving me the time. Not that you really had a choice, because I just don't go online if I don't want to go online. But thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for coming back and watching is the idea here. There are 7 of us watching, so go ahead, hit the like button, smash the subscribe, do all those things. But first, if you want to help out humanity in our mission of evolution, there's a couple things I'll ask of you. Number 1, be patient with yourself. The person in the mirror is truly the only person who matters, or should, to you. Ooh, let's check in. I forgot to check in on our candles that just opened. Hey, a little bit up on ADA. Number 2. Hey, a little bit up. Look at that. Oh, you can't see it. Look at that. It's a little bit up. I love it. Okay, so be patient with yourself. Be respectful of other people, even if you think they don't deserve it. That's when you should especially be respectful to them. It really messes with their heads. Number 3, be honorable to all earthlings, big and small. Number 4, remember, your body is mostly water. Get your daily dose and stay hydrated. If you want to help out the channel in our mission of education and growth, there's a couple of things that I will ask of you. Number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, smash the subscribe. Number 3, poke the notification bell so you get notified every single time I make a cup of coffee, which is about to happen, I think. Every time I put out new content, of course. Number 4, see y'all later. Charles AMA. I'll have to check it out. See y'all later. Have a good one. Number 4, share the show with everyone you know. That'll help us grow for show. And then the optional ones. Okay, those 4 are mandatory. No discussion. Number 5, join the free conversation on Discord. That's where you get me unadulterated all the time, whether you want me or not. And if you want to go the extra mile, become a supporting patron on Patreon. That will be another place for you to get my attention, an even further level of my attention. All right, that's that. That's all I got for you today. I will be back. If I'm not back tomorrow, why, hello there, undercover judger. Welcome. Let's go, XRP. I have a little XRP. I'm not mad about that. So go ahead. As I was just saying, thank you for joining us. If you've been watching, go ahead, check out, get in the Discord. Say hello, undercover judger. I like that name. That's kind of funny. All right, so here we go. Off I go. Join the Patreon if you've done all those things. And I'm not 100% sure that you have, but I'll forgive you this time. Just make sure you do it next time. If you've done all those things, there's only one thing left for you to do for the multiverse, for the universe, for the galaxy itself, for the solar system and the planet. Oh, that was the volume. And the planet. That was the volume. Cheers. For your country, your city, your community, your block, your street, your house, your room, but most importantly, for yourself. The most important thing that you should do is have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Peace.